All right, abusia ma mema makwaba emra Odia Sampa TV. Mosomfo Odia Sampa ni. Twede ampo bie kwan ni emienu ehwe enwe de megidi se ho ye. Oduma kuma da romanti me so me ho oden. Abusia ohwe na ehya media na eye the new force and it as waba. Na who say me the new force and that's waba so na chese ebedi new force ho enkomo. Hubert Baidoo aba out with massive message. Ye na ye nim say new force there. Obi biara obeyi ne ti ewo new force amanyoku mu anase obaba be kasa no na eye ensam ankasa a eto asum eto akomam na se enye oman no mpo na wo as individual no utie asam na utie na asopamu a utum say yes o de bo wo bra ebemo wa ye changes ahodo bebre na sam no ne obisa ne se ye hwe oman no tebia a ye wom adwuma enni ho dabia na ye bobosia wo hwa oman no ebetumi asesa nan ai saa sembisa na meso mebisa wo se into hwa ebetumi asesa nan so comment section na so ansa na wato video no so odi nkomo ahodo bebre na ababeto edwa ye bekọ akohwe ba mesro sansa na ye bekọ no be subscribe to channel no so unya subscribe ya na wo be share no like afi free na kire wadwen e wo comment section no ase honom yanko enkotie ensem a okan na ewie a afi yenso yaba awa digest no na yebogbo mu ama yehina yenye ho ntiase ewo.
Good afternoon, Ghana. My name is Hubert Baidoo, the lead economic analyst for the New Force. Today, I want to answer the question, can Ghana really recover from its current economic status? This is something to ponder about. It is difficult. If we continue the current trend, it will take us at least 15 years to get to normal levels. But for us to develop, for us to reach a state where we can all be comfortable, for us to reach a state where our forefathers and the founding fathers of this country will be proud of us and be proud of this nation, it's going to take a lot of work. We need to be financially balanced, we need to have strong prudential regulations, and we need to have prudent monetary policies. We don't have any of these currently. You know, the most dangerous disease for any economy is inflation. See inflation as a disease that needs a cure, and a disease that has a cause. Inflation is not like one of those diseases that does not have a cause or a known cause, something like autism. Inflation is caused by government overspending. Nothing else. If you increase the currency pool in the economy, you bring inflation. And when inflation is high, the central bank makes an attempt to reduce it. And what they do is they increase interest rates. So really, what they are doing is they want to make it hard for you to access the currency. That's why they increase the interest rates. And when it's hard for you to access the currency, it reduces the currency pool. And so inflation decreases. This is the whole phenomenon. So if you don't want interest rate to increase, you have to limit inflation, or you have to keep it in desirable limits. But if you don't want the inflation to come, you have to be fiscally balanced. That means that you have to control your debt situation. You have to spend on things that matter. You have to borrow and invest in infrastructure that can pay or service the debt. This is how Singapore has done it. This is how countries like South Korea have done it. This is why the United States is currently struggling. If a government overspends, it will have to battle with the deadly disease of inflation. And this is why we are currently in this economic state. But can we really recover? We can only recover with radical structural and economic adjustments. And the word is radical. Remember, when I began, I told you that if the trend continues, it will take us not less than 15 years. And so what I mean by radical means changing the trend. I believe in trends. If a car is going at full speed in one direction, something has to happen for it to change direction. We need to push the country to reach what I call developmental escape velocity. And what this means is the country has to reach a point where we don't really have to even think of what to do because things just happen. That's what people call systems. So we need to have systems for the banking industry. We need to have systems for governance. We need to have systems for the central bank. This is the disease that we are battling with as a country. But the good thing is, it has a cure. The question is, do we have politicians and leaders that have the political will to give this country the antidote? I'll see you next week or sometime later, and we'll continue this conversation. Bye-bye.
The Abisha, Hubert Baidoo, the little presentation say utien ye ya won say yes. Adwin no modo. Na ne oka na nya ano keke onim ne oye den oka. Enti question ne say ye trendy ye face at this time ya. Ebetumi asesa na den kra ena ma inflation no eba ena Hubert Baidoo kire ye mu say eye government over expenditure ye anase expenses ye no because oko sector bia na corruption into ubia esesa sika no munga and the project kra wase ye de ya no obi apake e wo ne mpaase no obi minim politicians ni bi no omo de omo sika na omo kototo adan e wo mfofo kurom eno kra na ya na etwa menso no mu no nti ankanyansa mu no ade nipa na ye no woni kurom nti ye wo fe enti wo kwa koto dan ni bi e wo honom no fa ye bi wo hanom na si edan si wonom na enjoy sa privileges ni bi te sane na aye bi afogiana eye e wo ni kurom dumasu ye de ne de entisa enti no eba ne sa inflation kwa na eden kosoro na se ena obisa se enti ye koso sa anamon etui ye betumi akoye animu ana ye betumi akoye animu na enye less than 15 years eno no kra na enye se bi ansesa na eba but ubon se slow changes te say na aye bi afokan say MPP NDC okaso omunye bia na obo nanso the rate omode oman no impuntu airport no ebeteki ebe 40 years 50 years ansana you say development possible internet Hubert Baidoo ka say inflation no so no overspending na ema ne back na eno nso any ade eba ne sa na ama sa central bank to say IMF ne World Bank and then one no money aje, which means they have to come in. Then debiano, ya babo bosia, ya bo bosia, na wuntumi ntua na ne ye jo resource ne ye giwe saa nti until say ye betumi a change saa niema ni ina no physically no e wo say yetumi e balance niema se yentumi am balance niema pa dia e be ye den say ye betumi akoye nim te se ne na osagefo ene Ghana founders na omusi ede impuntujuma ede airban nti na ba na se sika a ye je no e wo se ye de ye infrastructures ana se ye set up industries any ade nti enkoba se sika no ye je a ye spend nemom ye spend wa ade a esan so ebe bre ye income nti no te se ne His Excellency John Dramani Mahama sisi a oba ye ya ade a oso watumi aye a enu nti no NDC for say yemfa no ensi akongon ene say wate hajj fair so odo man ni sika ebe support omu to pese nipa bebre na etumi kọ forgetting say you could boost your economy na ede ama omu na da bia no ye mom ye de na drop it down meanwhile ankasa sika no a ode ye kura no ode ba ni say bia irrigation and as farming activities bi kura na kasesika sei ena matua ede ato wono obi bia na ope bibi no ye be more structures any ade na fa ye adwuma sei na fa betua aka anka eno no be boaye nti se obi ye cabbage farm obi ye gardeners obi ye maize obi ye rice ebe din say ye export bi kra na yan kasa no ye be nsu ya ye de e wa hanim nti ye enko spend sika enko kra aduane ne bi emfa mfu obi ekuro so anye den emfa mba nti na o ka show say saa ehhehye we eno na ekuro bi te se Singapore na South Korea oma ya amasisi ano oma tu mpom a ese efata no then USA nyentia Donald Trump ada bia ye ka se oman no ye to aba e de ama businessman aka oman no ebetumi asesa intermeno this time around me say I'm hoping say na kwa mbidi akon ebeba system mu ntem ne yakoso educating kofo a ne ahwe grounds ne say bia adwen ne besesa anya sa ade a ene this geopolitics na ahwa bia ye mu bi e de ehun bekwa akoka ho then me I'm going for the positive one because you see oman na yetimu na nkasa no ye mpa de pa we ma ye nka no kre Honorable Kennedy Japan enye ni tipen as in business dey eno kra no ntumi nka but na kwa mbedi ako eye young guy a watumi establishing who do this point intimate work say Honorable Kennedy Japan enye ni tipen ene na kwa mbedi ako but eyi na kwa mbedi ako esi nchen a omo political scene ni won no opio ompo no kra no na make a show no Honorable Kennedy Japan is far better than them because we businesses ahodo a obia enso no oman na nkasa ne mpa de pa nti no we would rather say ye bekwa ko chusu ba omia ni ejai Honorable Kennedy Japan nti ne mekan na ne say businessman eye Donald Trump opa no won say there be US ye spend too much and nti na ma ye kuro man for ehun ekire omo ye economy eye bibi e wo ho no nti expenditures ahodo no be betwa so and nti na US aid ahodo no watwetwa mu na afi no hwa nkofo e wo ho no budget a omo ye ne ade no masa illegal immigrants na no monko na mintumi ema me economy enye de enye stable nti na Hubert Baidoo kire say we must expenses ahodo bebrebe nti na ama US eye de so far no nti obisa say ye betumi I recover from sa situation nice ye betumi dia ene na sa old trends na you go see corruption ye kwaje bosia e de betua workers ka ye kwaje bosia ni abe spend ye kwaje bosia ni atoka asakese na IMF aba oh munye we still there be IMF ba no ma ba me sika no ma kire ye de yenye ni yendi be tama ye fanda ene ade and enoa na egusu a ekoso until say ye be jai sa trend no na any corruption no eno na beboa nti no o say ye politicians no o ma ye ready so o mo be ye sa nan anase ye betumi asesa den energy na so nti ye hwe na anim next week anase ebia any moment from now no obeto an episode no eso we are hoping say new force on bekoso atwa so ama ye message say na ma yɛn nso yɛtumi aspread bi na yɛnya bi ɛde ama nkɔfoɔ sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ wɔn bɛhu sɛ new force still alive nti na kakra a Hubert Baidoo ɛde baeɛ no ɛno ebi ɛna odi asapa yɛn nso yɛba abaa mu ɛde ba abɛso wɔn.
Anokwamo mienka na awodi nipa pina ekwa tete mu pao amani pampempema wale agu odia sampa spiritual and herbal center awo wo mo yade se wo mbe mu wanya basisi a yade bi tse stroke gonorrhea anaba ma wale mre e wampamu low sperm count wo mo wano aduro tatahwe ene je sam ne se saba ne sunsumu nsam a wo mo tene te se ye sunsumu aware anasa yare bi ne yade ama wo pampabone anabo ana wanya abai ama ne court case wo betu charge osisi a enam omadwuma panti ni pampempem ene be fo ko fie ekoye sunsumu nyuma ede ma omo se mosini ene enzimani akaba mu dia sunsumu niama asie betu obi age wukunu anasa wo yere awaresem adwuma sam akwantuo mu nsam ni nyina aya suma sam fa bedan odia sampa spiritual and herbal center obehu yan
New Koforidua ejoso ne konongo infinfin aye Ashanti region ehon ma number a ye didi dwuma no 054 330 4976 anase 020 134 0421 054 330 4976 anase 020 134 0421
Odia Sampa Spiritual and Herbal Center. You be do a samamount.